$180 will make you an owner of an airport. This is one business I tell people, sell your land and be part of this. We are going to shock the world. The world will stand still for us. People called us scammers. Did it stop us from achieving it? Today, we are registered legally to operate in United Kingdom with our registration number. Today, we have office in Germany. We have office in France. We have office in Italy. We have office in California. We have representatives that are there that you can call them and they will tell you, yes, they are our rep. That thing that started as a joke, we are going to build our 20-story building in Port Harcourt. We are calling on Nigerians, buy a slot. My advice, if possible, buy for your family members. Swift Trip will make you owner of an airport in countries of the world. Swift Trip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. We are the first to bring 5 services in one app. And these services are the one that will never lack patronage. Number 1 service is aviation. The second one is e-taxi. The third one is e-commerce. The next one is logistics. The last one is the hospitality. We are calling on you to co-own this business by buying our shares. And you can't buy more than 1 slot. We are in Anambra today. If we meet the governor of Anambra State, he can't buy more than 1. If you join us to build with us, congratulations to you. No matter who you are, no matter the level you are operating in your business currently, after we are done, if you didn't follow this, you will be relegated. Forget about it. The PYC policy, we are the first to introduce it. Is the concept of 21st century. The PYC is the business model. Pay your customers. It's not a suggestion, it's a command. Because the power to generate profit belongs to the customers. May you not be the person that will hear this and miss it. If you join us with $180, $6.250 billion, you will earn it. I did not say under 1 day. And I did not say without doing anything you will be earning, which is now Ponzi. No. I said as people are using our app, when you pay $180, what you are paying for is 0.0 into 5, 125%. And what it means is that any transaction that happens in Swift Trip, you will earn this percentage on the amount. Focus on the e-taxi. A passenger connected to a driver and the passenger paid $10,000. How much will you earn? You will earn 0.030125 kobo. Very minute. In 5 years of Swift Trip business operation, we are telling you we are going to record minimum of 50 trillion trips. Multiply 50 trillion by what you got on a trip of that 10,000 trip. Let me balance well to mention figure. I said 6,250 million naira. From the day we launched business, count 5 years. My name is Chukwuemeka Ume Aso. I'm from Olo in Ojiriva, Enugu State.
I saw Swift Trip and I say you guys come and share your idea here on BAM. What is Swift Trip? Talk to the layman.
Swift Trip is from Africa, is from Nigeria. The founder is Honorable Richard Nadi. He's from Udi in Enugu State, based in Port Harcourt. Swift Trip is here to solve problem. It is we that will solve our problem. If a white man is coming here to solve our problem, the white man is coming for his interest. For us to solve our problem, we are the one to do that. And that is why I am passionate about this Swift Trip. Swift Trip is a decentralized mobility, commerce, and hospitality service providing platform. When we talk of decentralization, you talk of globalization. That means Swift Trip is not going to operate only in Nigeria. Swift Trip is not going to operate only in Africa. Swift Trip will operate globally, all over the world. Another thing the decentralization will do for us, we are the first platform globally that will pay dividend at the completion of a transaction. Before now, the dividend of shares, companies do pay it maybe annually depending on their structure. What it means is that after business, they will remove the expenses, whatever that is remaining, they will give to their shareholders. But in Swift Trip, we are the first that once a transaction is completed, you receive your dividend wherever you are. Why? We are building it on blockchain. You can research more on blockchain. What are the services or businesses that we are building on this blockchain? Number one is aviation. In that of aviation, you can book your flight because what we are developing is an app. Remember, I said service providing platform. So it's an app through which people will get their services. Number one service is aviation. People can book their flight using our app. That is number one. We are going to own our own airports in countries of the world. Any airport that you know that is around you currently, that airport in United States, that airport in China, we will build something bigger than that, and it's coming from Africa. It's coming from Nigeria. Be part of this, that whatever transaction that will be happening on that airport, you that will buy our shares, you earn from it on each transaction that happens there. At the completion of the transaction, you earn. Somebody book flights from Nigeria. You are not there. Just by using our app, book flights from Nigeria to UK and paid 3 million. For example, you, the shareholder, wherever you are, you will earn from it. So long as Swift Trip exists, you will be earning on each transaction forever. That is what we are building. And that is what we are calling on you to co-own. That is the right word, to co-own it. If you buy these shares today, we are decentralizing CEO. You are now a CEO too. That is the first service. The second one is e-taxi. The likes of Uber, Bolt, InDrive, Enviable. That kind of business where a passenger through his device called phone, he will connect to a driver without moving an inch. That is the generation, the century we found ourselves. And we are happy that we are part of this century. And we are not just part of it, we are part of the people that are making things happen. If you join us to build with us, congratulations to you. In Swift Trip, a passenger will use our app, connect to a driver. The driver will take the passenger to his or her destination. At the end of the day, the passenger will willingly pay for the service rendered to him or her. You, a shareholder, will earn at the end of that transaction. It has never happened anywhere. We are the first to make it happen. This is not Ponzi. This is real business. We are not asking you to bring money for us to be paying you ROI every week, every month. No, that is not what we're talking about. We have an idea. The idea, we don't have the money to make it happen. We are now partnering with you to bring it to pass. And you will earn from whatever transaction that will be happening there. The third one is e-commerce. The second richest man in the world is Jeff Bezos. He's the owner of Amazon. What he did is to develop an app that connects buyers and sellers. They transact his business, he takes his commission. Non-Igbo also have your corner. But this time around, digital also have your. He's the second richest man in the whole world. Our Dangote is not in the list of the 100. That business he's doing, we are taking it to the next realm. That is a customer. We connect to a seller, a buyer rather. We connect to a seller through our platform. They will transact. We take our commission. You, a shareholder, we earn. Remember, we are calling on you to co-own this business by buying our shares. And you can't buy more than one slot. We are in Anambra today, in Oka. If we meet the governor of Anambra State, His Excellency Soludo, he can't buy more than one. If he want to buy today, after listening to us, and you want to maybe say, can I buy 1,000 slots? He can't do that. One, no matter how wealthy you are, one man, one slot. We are building a customer base that has never existed anywhere. That is why we are giving one man, one slot. The next one is logistics. After buying your goods online or offline, the next thing, how do I get my goods to myself? The next thing that comes to mind is logistics. And that is why DHL is doing great. In fact, in Nigeria, we have GIG. They are doing massively well. Now, we are venturing into that. And take note of this. The market is too big. What you just need is a strategy. And what we are coming with is a strategy that will give us the lion's share of the market. To monopolize the market is not possible. Yes, nobody can monopolize it. And the market is too big, yet untapped. So we are coming with a strategy that will give us the market. On the logistics too. The last one is the hospitality. These are the 5 services we are starting with. with. The hospitality is about hotel. People will use our app and book in our own hotel and in other people's hotel because we are going to build our hotel. Anywhere we have airports, whatever star hotel you're talking about, 10 star, 20 star, whatever, even the ones that is not in place, we are going to make it happen. This is not exaggeration. We've captured it. You know, Napoleon Hill said, whatever you can conceive, believe it, you will achieve it. We've conceived it. We've believed it. We are now in the realm of achieving it. We started this journey 2021. That was the realm of conception. In fact, before 2021 was the realm of conception. The 2021 till date is the believing process. Because what you believe, there are things that will come and challenge you to know if you will give up. People called us scammers. People said it's not possible. A black man, a Nigerian, our CEO, Honorable Richard, he's studying in Ambrose Ali University. He didn't attend Oxford University or Harvard. But we are going to shock the world. The world will stand still for us. Today, it may not look like it, but the truth is, so long as we've captured it, it's already a done deal. So hospitality, hotels, and you will earn from whatever transaction that will happen in our platform. 5 services in one app. We are the first to do that. Check. I said we are in a global world. You can carry out your research.
Hi! Now I know why Pine Leaf has been saying land banking is a must. Obuna nwere cash njinaka tinye na ana mana efichalu nwatakịrị ntọla atọ tebụl ọpụtọ na all them around na abalụ mba. Ha! Sports betting emego m alụ. Sports betting emego m alụ. Look at me. Efichalu nwa ntọla atọ tebụl. Nenu m ọgaranya dịkwana mma na alụ. Ha! Sports betting yo!
We do have Telegram meeting every day, morning and night, 10 a.m., 8 p.m. People do join from outside Nigeria. They do ask questions. This thing I'm saying here, we do say it on that Telegram where people from outside Nigeria do join, people from UK, Germany, and all that. They do join the meeting. And this thing I just said now, we are the first to bring 5 services in one app. And these services are the one that will never lack patronage. Booking of flights, we need lack patronage. E-taxi, Uber, on daily basis, records minimum of 21 million trips every single day. Is it the e-commerce? That is the biggest of them all. Billions and billions of transactions on daily basis. Is it the logistics? Is it the hotel? Amazing. What we are bringing your way. If you can see it, you will be jumping up. You will do all that you can to be part of this. This is one business I tell people, sell your land and be part of this. And we're not joking about it because there is nothing else we are living for, if not to make Swift Trip a reality. The 5 services we're talking about, are people doing it already? Yes. People are already into, you can use Wakana to book your flight. Hotel.com, you can use it and book your hotel. Uber. Now, people are already doing it. Why Swift Trip? What is giving us the confidence that when we start business, because we are still at the vision stage, and that is why people are not giving us attention. When we get to the rich people, I was opportune to meet one big man. When I finished explaining this, he said, go and build the airport. When you are done, we'll come. Okay? By the time we are done building the airport, the opportunity is gone. You can't be part of it again. People are not seeing what we are showing them because we are still at the vision stage. Why are we talking the way we are talking? Why are we talking so passionately? We are talking because there is something we are coming with. Let me relax to say this. No matter who you are, no matter the level you are operating in your business currently, after we are done, if you didn't follow this, what I'm about to say, you will be relegated. Forget about it. There's no 2 ways about it. This thing I want to talk about, the PYC policy. We are the first to introduce it. And any business that will do well in the future must follow this business concept. It is called the PYC. The PYC is not just a concept, it's the concept of 21st century, and it will continue. Because in every century, there is a business model that is operational. In the 21st century, the PYC is the business model that will be in place, and we are the first to introduce it. What is the PYC? Pay your customers. Simple. It's not a suggestion, it's a command. Because the power to generate profit belongs to to the customers. All these years, that power is benefiting the owners of the business. The customers that are patronizing the business, they are not going home with anything. Let me not mention any company, but imagine all these big companies that are out there. Imagine at the end of the year, they take 2% of their profit, give it back to their customers. We are saying that it is time customers make money, and we are the first that will do it. How are we going to achieve it? Because whatever we will be saying here, we'll be showing you how it will happen. SwiftTrip will make you an owner of an airport and trillionaire in dollars. Let the world hear this. A man had us on our Telegram, and I said that SwiftTrip will make people trillionaires in dollars, and that all the businesses that are existing today, none of them can be compared with SwiftTrip. The man picked offense. That was when we still have, that's what we call the stake. It's no longer available. Even if you're a trillionaire, you can't buy it today. Then up to 128 million. After my presentation, during the time for question, I gave the man the opportunity to ask question, and the man said something. He said that what you just said now pissed me off. That as I was listening to you, I was interested in the business. I have made up my mind I will come in with 2 million. One of 2 million. That will give him ownership of 0.0 into 3, 5%. Meaning that whatever transaction that will be happening in SwiftTrip, he will be earning 0.0 into 3, 5% on each transaction. The man said, what you just said now pissed me off. That am I saying that our business is bigger than Elon Musk's business? That Elon Musk is his mentor? Why should I say that our business is the biggest, that there are all the businesses that are existing now, that none of them can be compared with SwiftTrip? I told the man, when he finished talking, I told him, sir, we owe you no apology. Take your 2 million, go and keep it in the bank. Don't give it to us. What will happen with your 2 million? It will depreciate in value. Give us 2 million. We will assure you $1 trillion in dollars wealth. We guarantee it. Who lose? The man did not purchase that share. Today, that stake is no longer available. We removed it 28th of February this year. We remove it from the system. No matter how wealthy you are, you can't buy it again. SwiftTrip is the first to introduce the PYC, pay your customers. And I asked a question, how will that happen? Yeah. Now, let's work with the e-tags. Remember, your shares will give you the opportunity to earn on all the services I mentioned and the ones that are yet to come. But let's work with the e-tags. A passenger book a ride connected to a driver. Remember, we are the owners of the platform. The driver owns the car. We register his car with us. A passenger connects to the driver, took the passenger to his destination. The passenger willingly paid 10,000 naira. That 10,000, the system is seeing it as percentage. It as 100%. That 100%, the system will share it, giving 80% to the driver. In SwiftTrip, the driver will earn 80% of the money. It's remaining 20%. In other platforms, the owners of the business will take the 20%. And that is how today they are wealthy. They are making money, serious money. In SwiftTrip, we said no, we are not going to take the 20%. We are going to give back to the customers because it is the customer that brought the money. So we are going to give back to the customer. We now said, okay, as a company, we are going to take 10%. The 10% we are taking is not for the CEO. The 10% is for expansion. That wherever we want to establish our business tomorrow, we don't need to call on our shareholders. The 10% will take care of that. So as a company, we are taking 10%. We've given 80% to the driver. 90 is gone. It's remaining 10%. Now, the 10% that is remaining, we are giving 5% to customers and 5% to shareholders. That is how SwiftTrip shares her money. Any money that comes into the system, this is how the app will share it. And the app will do the sharing. You don't need the admin. As an admin in the company, you don't need me. You don't need the CEO. You don't need anybody. The app will be doing it because we are building it on blockchain. The 5% we are giving to customers. Now, I share the app of SwiftTrip to His Royal Majesty. In SwiftTrip, you can't download our app without somebody sharing the app with you. To others, is a weakness. To us, is a strength. That is one thing they don't know. In other platforms, they will make it must. Why? Because if you make it difficult for people to verify the app, what will happen is there are other options there. They will just use other options. But this thing I said now is bringing security that by the time we are done, the security people we have in SwiftTrip They will on their own use our app. They don't need any conviction. They will just use our app. Why? Because of the security. In Swift Trip, you must verify your account with your passport. If anything happens to our passenger or our customer or our driver, we'll trace you wherever you are. We are coming with that security.
It's election season again. Dear esteemed political candidates, are you aware that a good media visibility and advert can help boost your chances of winning? What are you waiting for? BAM Interview is offering you this campaign space to tell Indigo why they should vote for you. Contact us today with the numbers on your screen.
I share the app with His Royal Majesty. His Royal Majesty downloaded the app, registered it with my code. Whenever he used the app to book flights, for example, and paid money, from the 5% we are giving to customers, His Royal Majesty will get 2% back. You use our app to get the service you are in need of, you still get 2% of the money you paid. Then myself that told him about the app, I will earn 1%. Anytime he uses the app, whatever he used the app to do, book flight, book taxi, buy online, I will earn 1% forever. And once he used my code to register in the app, he's permanently with me. Permanently. That whenever he uses the app, I earn. Now, he shares the app with you. I'm breaking down the 5% we are giving to the customers. He shares the app with you. You use the app. You will earn 2%. He will earn 1%. 3% is gone. I will earn 0.3%. The next person earns 0.1%. The fourth person will earn 0.1%. It ends there. So, if you calculate it, that is 3.5%. Out of the 5% we are giving to customers. The other 1.5% that is remaining, this thing I just explained is also applicable on the driver's side. I'm a driver. I joined Swift Trip as a driver. I share it with the second driver. The driver, whenever he's picking passenger drop here, will be earning 1% from whatever business he's doing. The first of its kind is coming from Swift Trip. And we are the owners. We are not telling you that one white man somewhere. We are the owners. Honorable Richards Nnadi, he is the founder. Now, that is it on the customer side. This PYC I just talked about now, you may not understand it, but we already know what it will do for us. That is our selling point, the PYC policy. The third one is the owner's benefit. And that is why we are here, to call on our people. Before now, we limited these shares only to Nigerians. But Nigeria is like they are not seeing what we are showing them. They are not seeing it. We are forced to now open it for the whole world. 1st of March 2025, this year, we migrated our app from Naira to dollar. It's now available for everybody all over the world. But it's still my desire that our people should see this and be part of it. As they watch this, they should buy these shares. Listen, we are not asking you to trust us. We've not done anything with you. You can't trust us. The only thing you can do for us is give us benefit of doubt by buying a slot with $180 for now. Very important, because the price is increasing. The actual value for this slot is $200,000, but we brought it down. You know, it's like you want to build a 5-star hotel and you don't have the money. In fact, you have the land where you will build it, but the place is bushy. You don't even have the money to start cutting the grass, to employ people that will cut the grass. You don't have the money. And the vision is so clear. Now, if you take somebody to that bushy area and you tell the person, I want to build a 5-star hotel here, and I'm selling shares, the shares is 100 million. The person will look at you as someone that, are you sure this guy is normal? It will be hard for people to bring out 100 million to hand over to you. Yes, you are sure of the vision, but what they are seeing won't propel them to bring out 100 million to give to you. What will you do? You will now break down the price. That is what we did. In 2023, January, this thing we are selling $180, which is around 280 something thousand naira, was sold for 5,000 naira. And the same promise was given. And people say these guys are scammers. They are hungry. They're just looking for money to gather people's money and made away with it. Some look down on it because we are giving it at $5, 5,000 naira. Then we are using 1,000 naira as a rate. So we are selling it 5,000. And we are giving the same promise that we're going to own our airports in countries of the world. People look down on it. A friend, I told him that we're going to register our business in United Kingdom and operate. Then our price was 15,000. He said, instead of giving you 15,000, because you are making mouth, I will use the 15,000. I buy chicken, eat the bone. Did it stop us from achieving it? Today, we are registered legally to operate in United Kingdom with our registration number. To operate legally. Today, we have office in Germany, Germany, we have office in France, we have office in Italy, we have office in California. We have representatives that are there that you can call them and they will tell you, yes, they are our rep. That idea that started almost like nothing. Our CEO will always tell us, he started with nothing, just the idea. Started moving on the street, talking to people. No office. Where is your office? We don't have office. This thing you are talking about, where is the website? No website. We started without a website. No app. Because today the app we are using currently is for registration. The main app we are developing it. Today, we just secured a land in Port Harcourt, at the heart of Port Harcourt, close to 1 billion naira. That thing that started as a joke, we are going to build our 20-story building in Port Harcourt. We are calling on Nigerians. We are calling on Africans. We are calling on whoever that will watch this. Give us benefit of doubt. Buy a slot. You can't buy two. My advice, if possible, buy for your family members. Swift Trip will make you owner of an airport in countries of the world. Swift Trip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. I said we are giving 5% to our shareholders. The 5%, we've reserved 2%. The 2% is the one we're going to sell after the launch of Swift Trip. And that one will be sold for $200,000. And the people that will buy it then are people like the man that say, go and build the airport when you are done. He has the money, but he's not seeing the vision. And we are not angry with him. That is his realm. But he will still come back with $200,000 to beg for it, because the truth is, even the percentage we reserve after the launch is small. It's not much. $200,000. Now, we have 3% we are selling today. This 3%, we want to give it to 2.4 million people. Listen to this. Very important. The 2.4 million, why 2.4 million? The 2.4 million is we are building a customer base. You know, the industries I mentioned, there is high competition there. You need to navigate the competition that is in the market. And what do you need to do? You need to build your customer base. This vision, somebody has offered 40 billion. I have the video on my phone. 40 billion to own this vision. The man is in a club. There are about 15 of them. So he said, we can raise 40 billion for you, CEO. Let's own this business with you. 16 of us, let's enjoy the world that is in. The CEO said, we are not just here just for the money. Money will not build business. It is the people. You know that as I'm talking here, even if nobody purchased Swift Trip by listening to us, we've achieved why we're here. But may you not be the person that will hear this and miss it. Why did I say that? Today, you've heard about Swift Trip. You've known a company that is called Swift Trip. And we are not going anywhere. And let me even shock you. That airport to somebody is a big deal. That is the beginning of our journey. Don't miss Swift Trip. So we are giving 3% to 2.4 million people. Use your calculator. Press 3. Divide it to 2.4 million people. It will give you 0.0 into 5 zeros, 125%. 0.0 into 5, 125%. What it means is this. When you pay $180, what you are paying for is 0.0 into 5, 125%. And what it means is that any transaction that happens in Swift Trip, you will earn this percentage on the amount.
Noyes Healthy Living PAP is a strategic response to a critical problem, malnutrition. An innovative program kicked off on August 3rd, 2024, with free distributions across the 21 local government areas of Anambra State. This purely organic supplement is designed to combat malnutrition among Anambra children. Due to its high demands, the distribution has been stepped down to community levels and made available to residents in all 326 primary health care centers in Anambra State, free of charge. Noyes Healthy Living PAP, beating malnutrition in Anambra State.
Now let's work with 10,000 naira. We're going to make the price uniform. This thing I want to say now, it may be a discouragement to somebody, but to me, I don't care. I must say it because that is the truth. In Swift Trip, we don't lie. After presenting Swift Trip, if you ask me any question, it will still be based on what I said here. Because I am telling you all the truth. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not saving anything. I'm saying it the way it is. A passenger, we are using the e-taxi, remember? But remember, you will earn on all the 5 services. But let's focus focus on the e-taxi. A passenger connected to a driver. The driver took the passenger to his destination and the passenger paid 10,000. How much will you earn? You will earn 0.030125 kobo. Very minute. In fact, this young man, so all this you're shouting, you mean on a trip of 10,000 naira, this is the only thing I will earn. This guy is crazy. Oga, calm down. I know the craze. Madam, calm down. I know the craze. It's about volume. In 5 years of Swift 3 business operation, we are telling you we are going to record minimum of 50 trillion trips. Guy, you dey exaggerate. Calm down. In 5 years, 50 trillion trips. Multiply 50 trillion by what you got on a trip of that 10,000 trip. We are now saying that all the trips are 10,000. That no matter the distance from Anambra to Lagos, the passenger paid 10,000. That is what we are assuming now. No matter the distance, which is not possible, but we are keeping it at 10,000. On a trip of 10,000, we've seen how much you earn. 0.0 into 3,125 kobo. Times it by 50 trillion. Let me balance well to mention figure. It will give you 6,250 million naira. This guy, they crazy. Did you really know what you are talking about? 6 billion. I said 6,250 million naira. From the day we launched business, count 5 years. My name is Chukwuemeka Ume Aso. I'm from Olo in Ojiriva, Enugu State. If you join us with $180, 6,250 million, you will earn it. I did not say under 1 day. And I did not say without doing anything, you will be earning, which is now Ponzi. No. I said as people are using our app, how will you people get the people that will use the app? Hello, there's a technology God has given to us. The first month of our business operation, we are going to have minimum of 2 billion users. These things we are saying, you should know these people are not just talking for talking's sake. There's something we've seen. There is something God has revealed to us. It's not ordinary. 2 billion users. Facebook have lasted for how many years? Facebook have about 3 billion users above. So don't think I don't know what I'm talking about. The figures I'm mentioning, don't think I don't know what is how many billion or how many million. I am telling you, in our 1 month operation, 2 billion users. That is already telling somebody something. We're going to have our social media where a commenter or the one that is liking will earn. Ladies and gentlemen, something big is coming from Africa. $180 will make you an owner of an airport and a trillionaire in dollars. If you miss this, you will not forget the name Swift Trip. I rest my case.
Can you tell us from your own angle why people should co-own this wonderful idea?
Swift Trip is a vision from above. Swift Trip is that answer to your oh God, oh God, oh God. You can't become wealthy through fasting and prayer. You become wealthy through taking decisive actions. Swift Trip has come to give you the answer to your prayers. If you have 10 million naira now and you want to start business, your reach will be minimal. But we are coming with a force, 2.4 million persons, 2.4 million individuals across the globe, combining force to make things happen. We are calling on you to become an owner of airports. I didn't say airports. Airports globally. We are calling on you to become an owner of the biggest e-commerce platform globally. I will use this opportunity to chip in this. One greater than Elon Musk is here. Swift Trip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. You see, we are not calling on you to leave the business you're doing. We're only calling you to bring a chunk of the money you have, $180 for now, because by tomorrow the price will change. So your $180 will give you outreach, will give you wealth that is bigger, larger than the 10 million naira capital base you used to start your own business. Come build with us. We have come to transform the world, starting from Nigeria. The vision is coming from Nigeria. Something good is coming out from Nigeria. Nigeria has for long been known as a country where bad things are coming out. But God has raised a wise man from the east to change the narrative of the history of Nigeria. That from Nigeria, people from across the globe will become wealthy. Come, let's collaborate. Come, let's show you how to become wealthy by association. because a Swift trip, you become wealthy by association. Collaborating with 2.4 million people will give you the wealth you never dreamed of. Swift trip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. The 5 core services of Swift trip is interwoven. For example, with your phone, you book for the e-taxi and you travel to London. When you get to London, you start looking for hotel where you will stay. But Swift trip is saying if you book our taxi will take you to our airport. Our aircraft will take you to London. Our taxi in London will take you to our Swift homes, the best hotel in town. So the interconnectivity is there. Now, you stay in your house. You don't want to go to London. You want to buy, say, a car in US. You stay right in your house using Swift Trip app. You buy your car. Swift Trip Logistics will bring the car to your doormat. So we said earlier that within 1 month of our operation, we have reached 2 billion users. And within 3 months of our operation, we just use e-taxi to tell you that within 5 years, that your $180 will give you a minimum of 6.25 billion naira. That is from one service. Now you will be benefiting from the 5 core services and other ones that are coming. Imagine if just one of the services will give you 6.25 billion within 5 years. You can do the mathematics that in 2 years, you're counting in tens and hundreds of billions of naira before we get to where we promise you that Swift Trip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. And also take note that wherever you are in the world, our Swift Trip app using the Swift Trip coins, in whichever country you are, the currency you want to get your money. If you're in China, and Swift Trip will pay you in China currency. If you're in Nigeria, Swift Trip will pay you as a shareholder. Swift Trip will pay you in Naira, in Nigerian currency. If you're in US, Swift Trip will pay you in US dollars. So Swift Trip is bringing innovation that is first of its kind. So we have what will penetrate us into the market within the shortest while. Do not miss the opportunity to be a shareholder in Swift Trip. And mind you, it's not just being a shareholder. We are calling you to co-own. Become a co-owner. So that thing you have been hearing, that you can make money while you sleep. And take note, if you have not started making money while you sleep, you will hustle until you return back to the crate. But Swift Trip is promising you, come, let's build and let's make money while we sleep. This money in trillions of dollars, you will experience it. And you will now be able to serve your God very well. Take care of your family. Then love will be multiplied. That is Swift Trip for you.
Thank you very much.
Ndị be anyị, unu kpọrọ nya bụ oku, anyị azago. Ugbu a, ị ga-abụnwu onye ọbịa na gbam, n'agbanyeghị ebe ọbụla ị nọ n'ụwa. Ị chọrọ ka anyị gbaa gị ajụjụ ọnụ maọbụ ị chọrọ ka ụwa nụ ọnụ gị? Deere anyị ozi maọbụ kpọọ anyị n'akara ekwentị ndị a ị na-ahụ n'iru onyonyo gị. Daalụ nọ.